Say you need a word from the Lord. You say you need a word from the Lord. You know what you got to do, brother, my sister, folks. You got to open up the good book. Open up this Bible to get a word from the Lord. You don't have to chase the prophets. Just open the Bible up. See what it say. See what it say. What's the first page? Where did it turn to? Let's see. Let's see what the word say. Let's see what the word say right here. It says, in the days of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came up, and Joachim became his servant 3 years. Then he turned and rebelled against him. And the Lord sent against him bands of Chaldees, and bands of the Syrians, and bands of the Moabites, and bands of the children of Ammon, and sent them against Judah to destroy it, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake by his servants, the prophets. All right, so what is this saying? What is this saying? This is 2 Kings 24. But when you get into the word and understand the word, it was prophesied by Jeremiah that the children of Israel, children of Judah, had to go down into Babylon to be held captive. Now, if they didn't go, then they were supposed to be annihilated. It's because they turned from God. They had idols and had other gods, and they were just doing a disservice, serving God in vain. Well, not even serving God. So he put them into captivity, but he was saving them through the captivity of Babylon, but they had to go. So since this king didn't go, then he had to suffer the consequence of not going. And that's the consequence of being destroyed. This is what Prophet Jeremiah prophesied. So what do we get out of this when we open the word? What is this telling you? What is this telling us? That it tells me that we have to do exactly what God says. Even if we're in the world but not of the world, if he sends us in Babylon to do a certain thing to recover all, we have to do that. This is what it's telling me. What is it telling you? Is it telling you like, well, if you don't do what God says, he will use the enemy to get you to do what he says to do? He can do that. In fact, over in Psalms, it says that he created even the wicked for the day of evil. What does that mean? He created the wicked for the day of evil. This is the Lord who created the wicked for the day of evil, is to make you act right. All right. This is Pastor Michael Bailey, but if you want the word, you want a word from the Lord, you don't got to chase the prophets. Open the book, open a good book. It's so much. The word is pregnant and it produces. It does not return void. All right, this is Pastor Michael Bailey. I am out. Be blessed, yes and amen.